So I work for Vector Bank, which is a bank, and we provide lending services, amongst other things, to businesses and personal individuals. My role is a credit analyst with the commercial real estate group. So technically I'm an underwriter, and once the relationship managers bring in deals, whether it be an industrial property or a retail center or even an apartment complex, I vet them out and see if they meet policy requirements, and check out the market and see if they're a viable deal, and then put together what we call a credit presentation to present to our credit administration team for approval. So I would say that a bachelor's degree is definitely necessary for this career. Some people get their MBAs as well, which is beneficial. But as far as high school, economics class was huge, and even English and math. We do a lot of writing, and being able to relate to the reader is huge. And then we do a lot of math, so even algebra and some of that stuff definitely comes into play. So I got my current position with Zion's Bancorp through a training program. And as far as previous experience, I have a kind of a unique story where I actually had two prior careers. I was actually a teacher, and I worked for an event production company. So both of those experiences got me into the business world and the corporate world, and allowed me to speak to other colleagues and business people, and got me in the mindset to enter the business and corporate world. So my favorite thing about the job is once we get a new deal coming in, and kind of the rush to vet it out and see how the market is and crunch the numbers and put together an initial memo to present to both the relationship manager and credit administration team. Getting through that initial vetting process and putting together that report allows you to learn a lot about each of the cities that the asset type or the location of the property is at. And we really dig into the demographics and what the vacancies are in these markets. And so you really learn a lot about the markets, and it doesn't have to be in Denver. It can be in Seattle or San Francisco. So we learn a lot about different parts of the nation, which is interesting for me. So college was definitely beneficial for my career. I went to the University of California, Santa Barbara, where I majored in business economics and actually minored in sports management, which both really helped me in my career. Sports management got me my first internship and really kind of indoctrinated me into the business world. And then with my business economics degree, I was able to, after changing careers, lean on that to get my current position in the financial industry. So the banking industry was definitely around when I was in high school. It's been around for a while. As far as how it has changed, I think that it's transitioned, as with most businesses, to more online rather than paper and pencil, which is a good thing, and it makes us more efficient. So my workday is multifaceted. I'm definitely in the front of a computer for a majority of the day. There's emails, there's putting together reports, there's every day is a little bit different in what as far as our borrowers and customers need. So I completed an internship while I was in school, and actually right after I graduated school for this particular job, where I started with their training banker training program, which was hugely beneficial for me, and I definitely recommend it. Any internship that you can get just gets you indoctrinated into the business world, and it really shows you a lot about that individual company and the people that work for it and the work that they do. So I, without a doubt, recommend getting an internship, which I did and led me to this job. So the advice that I would give for someone looking to get into a similar job to me is, one, complete school and really learn from that, especially the math and English and any economic parts that you have, because it does carry over into the job and it will give you a head up on people that might not be as well versed as you in it. Also, as far as being aggressive and getting an internship and talking to people in the industry, LinkedIn is a great source for that. Maybe not in high school, but social media, getting in communication with people in your field that you want to get into, and just communicate with them and be aggressive about it. You don't know what you don't know, so the more that you know before you even get into the job and the more connections that you have will only help you as you grow. The best career advice that I ever received was honestly basically one word, and it's aggressive. And it kind of goes back to what I was talking about with communication and really going after what you want. And don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it. Just continue to meet as many people as you can, learn as much as you can, and go for it.